Alright, so what I have here might just be my favorite Casio watch of all time. I thought I might not be able to beat my databank watch. Now I know that everything about Casios is highly opinionated. I thought this might be my favorite Casio of all time, and it still might be. This might be a close second, but what I'm about to unbox, it was featured in the movie Alien, and this might be my favorite one. Now, there's a lot of different colorways that go along with this watch, but let's get to unboxing. All right, so this is a classic vintage Casio. It's what it's based off of. Honestly, I'm super excited. The box that this comes in is not like any of my other Casios either. None of them have a hard plastic shell like this, which is only upping the anticipation of getting this thing unboxed if I can figure out how to do it without, you know, breaking the watch here. Woo! Okay. This by far might be... Is it better than my databank watch? Maybe. It just might be. So, this was worn, Sigourney Weaver wore a watch very similar to this one in the movie Alien. But let's get this off here. Alright, so we have a black stainless steel strap here. This is supposed to have like the date and the time, so obviously we can see it has the time. So we are featuring a 4-button system on this really nice looking Casio. This is the modes button, it looks like, so we can alter through the alarm. We have the stopwatch. And then it looks like, yeah, so we have an alarm and a stopwatch. And then we can set it if we want. Okay, this button right here, the top left button, is the light. So let's check that out. So that is a pretty bright light as well. I like that. If we press the bottom right button, that's going to take us to the date that we can see here on this Casio. Obviously, I'm going to have to set everything up. You know that if I cycle through to where we have to set it, this will cycle us through on the proper functions to set. All right, so now as a size comparison, we just have our databank watch. It's actually about the same size as the databank watch, and I like that it's a kind of a square watch. I really like the look of this watch. If we compare it to the World Timer size, it is smaller than the World Timer watch. But man, this is going to be a talking piece for sure. I mean, the World Timer is as well, but so is this. And if we compare it to the A158, the watch face is just a little bit bigger than the A158W. So, but it is a lot more square. Now, really quick, I just wanted to share kind of the thickness. It is a little bit thicker than the A158. So it is a little bit thicker than that, but not by a whole lot. But let's see how it looks on the wrist. All right. This is definitely going to be a talking piece on the wrist. I am going to have to adjust the strap here, but this strap adjusts just like every other Casio watch with a metal bracelet. Pretty simple enough. This does have a lot more plastic to peel off here, but this is going to adjust just like everything else. And as far as how it looks on the wrist, man, this is a very unique looking timepiece that I am already in love with.